financial planning, retirement planning are both planning financially for yourself, right? Retirement planning is a little more niche. It's kind of like a specialist. They're talking about people usually 50 and older that are within 10, 15 years of retirement or retired already. It's a different world than if you're talking about financial planning for a 30-year-old. Here's how we pay off your mortgage. Here's how we pay off your credit card. Here's how you save, start in your 401k and all that kind of stuff. That's a little different. What we do is normally when people, they've established themselves, they're, like I said, they're getting ready for retirement. That's when you get this kind of a specialist like us. That's where we come in. Don't get me wrong, we do manage assets of younger people, but it's a different way of management, right? Like if let's say you're in the S&P 500. Well, if you're 30 years old, you ride it out. There's nothing wrong with being a huge percentage in stocks during that time because you have plenty of time to make it up. The last time the market dropped significantly, it took 4.5 years to come back. Time before that, 6.5 years. But from 2000 to 2003 during the NASDAQ, that went down like 70%. That took 8 or 9 years to come back. So the difference there is you can wait it out if you're young. It's no big deal.
Well, and then really that's where the dollar cost averaging comes into play,
right.
Which is one of the most important things you can do when you are financially planning. You're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, getting close to those retirement years, is you're buying the highs, but you're also buying the lows. So over the period of 20, 30 years, it's going to average itself out. But I think what you're getting ready to say is it looks a lot different when you're 5 years out from retirement.
That's right.
You built this nest egg, you're sitting at a certain number. We always want to keep that number going. AI, all technology, markets on a tear. But at the end of the day, being cognizant about your retirement plan and making sure that you have the right things in the right places is so important, especially the news that came out this week, $38 trillion in debt. That's the first time we've ever hit that number. Yeah. I mean, we're adding $1 trillion every 2 months. It's ridiculous.
No, nothing's slowing it down. So,